stories of being with Bigfoot, or any information you have about Bigfoot at all in this area. So, let's do a show of hands. Who here has actually, for real, seen a Bigfoot or heard of Bigfoot?
Not you, Bubba.
All right then, one at a time. Once you share your story, come up here and mark it on the map where the sign occurred.
All right, let's start with you.
About a year and a half ago, me and my brother were riding down Route 57 through that real woodsy part up by the lodge. It was a dark night in the winter. Closer to 2 years ago. Anyways, we took a curve in the road, and we saw the Bigfoot standing by a tree on the side of the road. It was huge and hairy. It staring straight at us for several seconds before turning and walking into the woods. That's closer to 3 years ago. My brother and I looked at each other at the same time and said, "Did you see that?" We both nodded and drove by again and again and again. Now that I think about it, he was driving his Ford pickup, and that was closer to 4 or 5 years ago. He still drives by all the time for years and years and years now, but we never did see it again.
Thanks for that. And any others? Hands up.
Hello. Yes, I have had a Bigfoot sighting. In fact, 2 months ago. I am certain of that, unlike some people. Anyway, I have seen a Bigfoot sighting down when I was on the national pledge for leg warmers and spandex for the needy gymnastics stars. You know, they have it every year. Well, Sean is divine. And so anyway, I was participating in the hike, even though I'm not much of a hiker. I didn't think they were serious about the strenuous 5-mile walk. I guess I wasn't really prepared with my high heel suede boots and all. And I was trying to find a shortcut that'd be best for me to take without getting my shoes in the mud or anything. And well, I thought my trusty sense of direction would take me back to the parking lot to go to the volunteer blood drive that had been held after the day. And even though I'm not one to give blood or even be around it, but the punch and cookies are really good. And so I was trying to find which way would be the best way. And next thing I knew, a huge, black, scary, hairy monster. He was looking at me from around a tree. And I started screaming. Well, I just don't really know. And I closed my eyes and don't know how long it was until I finally realized that the Dogwood Organization hike leader had gotten me back to my car as I was telling him all about Bigfoot. He dare ask me to make a donation instead of actually participating in the hike next year. But I told him, no way, community involvement comes first. And so I need to get down to the Elk Lodge for the Women's Knitting Circle meeting. I hear they're doing a soup swap tonight. Anyway, don't forget to vote for me for the Most Charitable Citizen Award. It's being held down at the community library. That's next month now. Ta-ta.
Oh boy. All right. Who's next? You, sir. Or sirs.
Hi, my name is Hank, and this is my buddy here, Frank. Now, Frank and I go camping a couple times each year down by the lake where we fish, don't we, Frank?
Yep, we camp and fish down by the lake. Dick knows right where it is. I get a little turned around.
So Frank and I caught a couple fish, fixed them up for dinner, and turned in for the night. About 20 minutes later, Frank and I heard the scariest sound I ever heard. Kind of like a roar and a growl, wasn't it, Frank?
Yep, it was kind of like a roar and a growl.
So we were so scared, we just hunkered down with our eyes open there in the dark. Then we heard it crashing around the bushes. Is that right, Frank?
Yep, we was scared.
So I said, Frank, why don't you go out there and see what's making all that racket? But Frank wasn't about to go out of that tent now, were you, Frank?
Nope, I wasn't going out of that tent.
So then we decided that we would both peek out of the tent at the same time, and that's when we saw it.
Yeah,
That's when we saw it.
Well, what'd you see? What happened next?
Well, we don't much like to talk about what happened next.
Come on, please. If you don't tell us, we really can't evaluate any evidence, and we need to do that.
Well, please, Hank, Frank, as lifelong squatchers, we're all on your side. I'm not.
What?
Except for Renee.
Well, okay. We saw the creature standing at the edge of our campsite. The moon was behind it so we could see the silhouette. Before I could stop myself, I hollered out, "It's Wanda!" And Frank here screamed like a little girl, didn't you, Frank? Then we both started to scream since we thought it might be Wanda. When we looked again, it was gone. Isn't that right, Frank?
Yep, that's about right. But I sure wish you hadn't said that part about Wanda, Hank. Especially on TV and all.
Oh, yeah.
Forgot about the TV screens.
Excuse me, who's Wanda?
Oh, well, that would be Frank's ex-girlfriend, the real hairy and scary one. Is that right, Frank?
Yep. But I sure wish you hadn't said that. Now she's gonna see us and, well, I don't know which is scarier. Wanda or Bigfoot?
I think Wanda.
Just 1 second here. You're not sure if you saw a Bigfoot or a woman? That is about what I figured.
Well put. Well played, Renee. Well played. Renee, Papa, Cliff, and my moneymaker.
It was here.
It was here.
It was here.
It was here.
Frank, you failed geometry. You couldn't find your way out of a paper bag.
Difficulties on stage. Adds to the authenticity. The map's upside down. Isn't that a map of America? Upside down?
Okay, so
That's a sad,
I'll
sad day
try
in
to see the
America.
basketball
We're
shot.
all behind you
See,
to
I have a
the
super awesome layup dunk shot that just blows everyone away, you know? So, I was practicing for basketball tryouts. I took a shot at the hoop, missed it, and the ball bounced way into the yard and into the brush.
Louder.
I went to go pick it up, and I saw something out of the corner of my eye. I kind of looked up real slow, and I saw this big brown thing. And I swear it was Bigfoot. I ran straight into the yard and into the it locked all the doors. And I swear, no. I didn't make the team, and that scared away all my skills.
Well,
I don't know if you saw
keep
that, but I'd
practicing
stay
and
away.
better luck next year. Now, back.
Let's stay like you saw. Make a silly face. Holding it with.
All right. Well, who's next?
I was working in my garden when I heard crashing up. I was working in my garden when I heard a big crashing up through the hillside wooded area. And this big, hairy creature was staring down from me in the woods. It seemed a bit uneasy and curious, wondering what I was doing in my garden. It was really tall and wide. It was in broad daylight. I was paralyzed with fright.
All right. Anyone else? No? Okay. Wow. Well, this really does confirm that Bigfoots are here in this area. Thanks, guys. And now that we have this map right here with all the locations, we can determine the best place for a night investigation. Thanks.
Watch the magic happen. I'm going to turn a cornhole into a ball. I can help you. Now, this is the magic of that.
Don't think of it. You're crazy. You're crazier than that.
Come on. Over here. Do you need to rest? Yeah, get ready. Back it up, back it up, back it up, back it up. Guys, my trees are blowing. Don't break the tree. Here, step a little bit. That's good. So guys, we turned the town hall into a forest in the matter of practically a minute. Good job. I think we're all over a minute. Shh. Okay, this is the golden time in which I get over here so I can see better. You can see better from this way. That was part 1.